So turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around. This looks pretty good in the front. Right here, this is where she wanted. This is a high-waisted pants. Now turn around. So in back, I can come down a little bit because when the pants is high-waisted, you don't need as much pitch anymore. See what I mean? You need more pitch when the pants sits low. So I can actually take this much off. And that actually also cleans right here. See what I mean? Because what happens is when this is high, it can cause collapse. So now we're gonna fix that angle that I taught you, like this. And for this high-waisted pants, this is beautiful, straight. There's no drag lines. There's no drag lines, and nice and clean, and it fits her body perfectly. Okay, and these darts have to be a little longer, like we said here, like here. Okay, let me check the dart length. Dart length, this one has to be 3 inches. Okay, fine. So now I'm going to fix the pattern to reflect the corrections and the pinning on Sarah. And this is important to learn how to do this. Some people just know how to make patterns, they don't know how to fix patterns. Or they fix pattern and cause the other problem. So we picked up, lowered about 1/4 to like 3/8. So remember how this angle from here to here was 1 3/8 for you? But because it's a high-waisted and you have enough in the saddle, like this saddle affects how it fits here. So we are going to lower 1/4 for you here like this. Make sure it's an angle like this, and when you lower 1/4, you always close this to make a nice smooth line. Transition has to be smooth. You can scotch tape or close it. Take a video. I can extra waist because your waist you want it less. So I'm just gonna put this with this so that this is like dart depth is good. So first dart is 7/8. 7/8 is the first dart. Okay, 7/8 on the open. Second dart is 3/8. Make sure you follow your darts and you put notches here. That will help you to follow your darts like this and like this and like this. And now I'm gonna reduce the waist again from side seam because this angle was good. I don't want to change this angle. And I'm gonna reduce this from side seams. And I'm gonna reduce from both sides like this, right? So when I rotate this and rotate this like this, I want them to match each other. So let's reduce 1/8 of an inch each side first and double check the measurements, okay? Because you want to finish 27.5, that's what it was, right? So let's double triple check this. Now you just measure it like this. So I can just also I can measure, include seam allowances and deduct later, whatever's faster. Okay, so here, this is here, stop here, right? Stop here, move like this, keep going, move like this, skip this, keep going, and 7 3/4 is here. That means like 3/8 here, 1/2 inch here. That would make, see, 1/2 inch here and 3/8 here. So this is 6 7/8. Perfect. That's what you wanted. 6 7/8. Okay, that's your back. We're not touching back. You understand? That's exactly what you wanted. No, now for the front, I'll do same way. Skip this here. This is most accurate. Here, skip this here, here and here and here. This is somewhere like 8.5. 8.5 minus 7/8, half and 3/8. Oh, just a second. Half and 3/8, 7 and 5/8. This is 7 and 5/8. So you wanted this to be 7, no problem. So what I'll do on this, because this is a very curved, just extra 1/8 here.
It's okay.
Like this, and I'm not gonna touch the side seam. And you can also, because it's so high from here to here, you can just take out slightly from the center front right here. Only in your case, because this is super high-waisted. Usually I always like the center front straight, but because it's so high-waisted, the body curves slightly from here to here. I can see it.
Yeah.
I can take out here.
Okay.
Okay? And with this very secure, like this much, see? Like this.
Okay.
So
That's
it's
so
like
small.
a very, like it follows your shape. Because you've got a little bump right here, you know? So, and that's like because she likes it so high-waisted. Like you say, all the pants are very different depending where it sits. Now, give me your waistband. Now we need to fix the waistband. So this is her front of the waistband, sorry. And we're gonna mark the center front. She said she had a hard time sewing it. If you mark the center front notch, it really helps you. And then you can start sewing from the center front to the side, left and right. That will also help you. So here and here and here. This is my new notch here. Skip this here, 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 and here. And you'll see how much it got reduced. I'm just worried that doesn't, see? This is where we are. So we lost this much already. So we can just make sure you put this together like this so that there's a nice and smooth transition here to here, and I'm just gonna straighten like this, okay? And now I can cut the front. So front is right here, so I'll cut the front here to here, here to here, and just erase this because this is your new notch. Make sure you have your notch correctly, and put this notch on the both sides. So the notches will help you sewing. Start sewing from the center front so that you can sew both at the same time. And then use the right seam allowances. In this case, we have a 1/2 inch seam and we have a 1/2 inch seam. Now let's check the back waistband same. Let's do this from center front. If you have a problem left and right, do from center front. It's always like helps you to be more accurate. Here is your center back. This is your center back from here to here. And anytime you adjust something, you got to fix all the pieces that goes together. You know, like here, 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 here. Here is your notch. Skip the notch, skip the dart. Here's you don't need so many notches. I'm just gonna put like a to help me. You know, here, here, here. Look how much less we became. Okay. Well, if it's now, if you sew this correctly and it feels too little, too tight, add to the side seams. Okay. Or if you gain the weight, add to the side seams. Okay. You
Winter is coming.
You can gain weight. We're too skinny. Okay. So see this angle also, Carolina. Like see. This angle from here to here, this is the angle, right? Make sure that you put together so that you can see that angle doesn't go out. There's just nice and smooth angle, okay? Okay, I'm just gonna cut this. Okay, and then look how skimpy your waistband. Double check this waistband. Okay, so if I take this waistband and measure from the side, always check the measurements. So this is 6 1/8 at top, 6 1/8 now. Back and the front here, from here to here to here to here. Is it correct? Yes. From here to here, here to here, 7 1/8, 7 1/8, 7 1/8 and 6 1/8. This is 13 1/4. Oh my God, it's 26 1/2. So little.